Okay, I'd like to briefly show you what you can do to submit your homework on Moodle when you're done with the file. So my view of Moodle is slightly different from a student's view, but you should be able to get the idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to let's see, I'm going to go to my terminal window, or it could be the console window. Um, if you're working with Windows, I'm working with the Mac here. And so I'm not going to show you my solution program for homework 2.2, but I'm going to take the Hello World program. So if I do an ls to get the list of my files, I see that hello.asm is the file. For you, it would be homework2 underscore 2.asm. And in order to list the files, what I'm going to do is I'm going to list my file in the terminal window. I'm going to highlight it, copy it, and then paste it in Moodle. So I'm not going to use this file, I'm going to use that. So in order to do that, I'm going to type cat. Cat comes from concatenate, and the idea is to display. It's kind of a strange name, but it's a name. I'm going to take the contents of the file and I'm going to put it on the screen. So cat, and again, I'm going to take my hello world. That's not the solution to homework 2, but it will be the example I'm going to be using. So if you do cat, it will display the whole program as text, and the program is longer than my page, but that's okay. So with my cursor, my mouse, I'm going to highlight just the program, nothing else. So you see here that I've highlighted just the program, and I'm going to copy. So Apple or Command C for the Mac, Control C likely for Windows, and so now it's the internal buffer. I'm going to go to Moodle, and again, so this is slightly different from what you'll see, but you'll have to go to the submission page for homework 2. I'm going to click in this area where it's expecting homework 2.2.asm, and I'm going to paste. All right, so now my program here, okay, has been pasted. I'm going to save it. Okay, so now it's saved. And you will see that there's a run and an evaluate command available. So the run will always be available to you. Evaluate, I will make it available only at the beginning of the semester. What evaluate does is going to grade your program and give you the result, whether your program passes the test or not. So at some point I will not make this available so that you'll have to try to figure out all the possible tests that your program will have to pass. But for right now, you can run it, and so you're going to see that when you run it, you get a console window. So it's a very complex process that has just taken place here. But what you see is that it says NASM execution OK. So, all right, my program has been assembled without errors. It was assembling without errors on in my Linux account, and now it's saying, well, on Moodle, it's also compiling fine. It's also assembling fine. LD execution OK. Okay, so it also was linked correctly. And here is the output. So that little hello world that I see here is the output from my program. So that's great. So now I know that the program that I've submitted at least assembles, links, and runs without errors. All right, so now I'm going to evaluate it. So I click on evaluate, and I'm going to see some information here. It says NASM pass OK. All right, same thing. Linker passed OK. Test program output. And so there's going to be some information here as to whether your program passes the test or not. And homework 2.2, what you have to output is CSC 231. And here it's saying, well, your output doesn't match what is expected. Your output is hello world, where it's expecting this. And this is a little garbled. It's because in this window, the fonts used are proportional, whereas on the terminal, they're not. This is not a big deal. I could take this, for example, copy it, and I could go back here in Emacs, let's see, or I could say, yeah, it's not working, yeah, I'm stuck, so this window is stuck. Anyway, so, but what I'm seeing here, that definitely is a difference. This is what's expected, this is what's output, so of course it's going to say 75 out of 100. So I'm being pretty generous here. You're still getting some points for a program that assembles and links, but it's not generating the output expected. So what the evaluator does, it compares the output of your program to the output of the solution program, and kind of computing the difference. And if there's a lot of difference, then we get to a fairly low grade. There's an execution window that gives you a little bit more information. So here you can see better that what is expected is this right here, and what your program output is this. Oops, I cannot highlight very well here, but you get the idea. It's here, and that will be the grade for the program submitted here. All right, so that gives you an idea of how to submit to Moodle. Also check whether your program works or not. Hope this helps.